Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Hello, people. Thanks for watching UIWtv. I'm Erika Martinez.
And I'm Vinnie Villanueva. And you're watching C News, your monthly source for entertainment updates from UIW campus and around San Antonio.
Yes, and around San Antonio, it has been really busy this past month with Luminaria and South by Southwest spillover parties like everywhere.
Yeah, the rodeo came to an end. There was just a great mashup of things around town and here on campus too. But first, we like to start things off with a look into history. This is infotainment, folks.
Yes, it is, Vinny. It's a little segment we like to call Epic History.
Epic History.
Well, today is March 19th, and here's some epic stuff that happened in history.
Dr. Livingstone, I presume. Back in 1813, British explorer David Livingstone was born. You won't believe from this suspiciously racist-looking picture, but he has been cited as an anti-slavery crusader, and his research for the Nile River prompted Britain's imperialistic push into Africa. Today, tourists use GPS to find the Nile, and that's been a great way of keeping colonists out.
In 1822, the township of Boston was incorporated as a city, and they had a big party for it. In 1976, the city's debut album ranked as the best-selling debut album in U.S. history, with over 17 million copies sold.
Wow, that's a lot. In 1916, the 1st Aero Squadron joined General John Pershing's so-called punitive expedition against Pancho Villa. When Pancho Villa saw them, his reaction was, "Really? With those? I mean, come on, no stealth bomber or anything."
Right. In 1917, problems like flood damage to the rail systems prompted the U.S. Supreme Court to rule the Adamson Act constitutional, creating an 8-hour day for railroad workers. And in 1918, angry bosses? Why can't they just be nice?
I don't know.
Whatever. And in 1918, angry bosses retaliated and urged Congress to authorize daylight savings time.
Yes, they did. There was a propaganda campaign convincing Americans it's okay to try and sleep in an hour. It even suggested that the program could influence the outcome of World War I.
Sure you're all right?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Americans today are protesting with both the 8-hour workday and daylight saving times.
Wow. I don't even sleep that long. Anyway, well, that's all the history shenanigans for now.
Well, there is one more historical milestone, Vinny. It was the the Sanssouci Festival, which was held really close to campus.
Oh yeah, the attic roof thing. Why don't we let Mickey Martinez tell us all about it?
Hey Cardinals, this is Mickey Martinez here at the 3rd annual Sanssouci Festival. This festival showcases the marriage between media and live performance by showing short films and some theater here on stage.
We want people to see the work that's being done because their experimentation with form is an inspiration to us, really. And we want it to be an inspiration to San Antonio artists. We will engage with visual artists most often, and sometimes filmmakers or people from other genres or other practices to help us rediscover what theater is and can be. We feel that, by creating work that's innovative, that's new, that's interesting, it makes San Antonio a better city.
Wow, I feel cultured already. I'm definitely going to come next year. This is Mickey Martinez reporting for C News.
This program is brought to you by UIWtv, where students write, edit, produce, and anchor original stories.
Want an event to be covered? Have a good story idea? Just contact us through UIWtv.org or email us at UIWtv@UIWtx.edu.
Now back to the show.
Estás viendo Noticias C en UIWtv.
Yay!
Last weekend, our director left the comfort of the control room and faced his worst fear, large groups of people.
Yes, and there was certainly a large group of people at the Wonderland of Americas where the Thingamajiggy Fair was held. Let's check out how he handled being out amongst the people.
Jennifer Adams. I'm with Oddbirds Boutique based out of here in San Antonio, Texas, and we're here on the first day of the Thingamajiggy Fair at the Wonderland of the Americas Mall.
Fans of toys, collectibles, trinkets, and especially steampunk and steampunk accessories were all invited to the Wonderland of Americas for the Thingamajiggy Fair. The fair is just one of 5 pop culture events hosted by NDG Productions. Crafters and merchants from all around South Texas came and showed off their goods, and we caught up with a few of them.
It's been a great turnout so far today. Lots of different folks out, lots of great costumes, lots of great merchandise for sale. Steampunk scene in San Antonio, really it's one of my favorite ones in the whole state. But in general, Texas has a great scene. Everybody's really supportive. We have a lot of creative makers. Everyone comes together and just kind of geeks out, and you feel at home, and you don't feel out of place no matter if you're a beginner or really advanced. So anytime you see a steampunk event listed in San Antonio, be sure and go check it out. There's a lot of great stuff to see. Everybody's very welcoming, and you'll have a lot of fun.
Yeah, my name is Jessie Arntz. I do custom leatherworking, illustration, costume design, and prop building. I am a freelance artist. I do a lot of work on commission, and this is really how I make my living. It's what I love to do. I love to be able to just bring things to life that people imagine in their head that don't think is possible to bring to life. So that's just, that's what I love doing. It's just that there are so many people out there that get so caught up in real life and don't really know how to bring an element of fantasy into their lives, or don't think that it's appropriate. But it's absolutely appropriate, and it's necessary in a lot of cases, So just being able to make that one piece of jewelry, that one little piece of leatherwork, or that one prop, or something that someone really wants, that will just make them happy, give them a little bit of something else that's different from the norm. That's what makes me happy.
The first night of the fair was capped off with 2 fashion shows, one very vampy fashion pageant, as well as a more conventional styled one that featured a knockout steampunk-inspired ensemble. The Thingamajiggy Fair, as well as the next 4 events put on by NDG, was free and open to the public. Reporting from the edge of a neo-Victorian future, I'm Jason Ukab.
Show for this month, but don't freak out. We will be back in just a few weeks with another episode of C News.
Meanwhile, keep logging on to UIWtv.org for more of our stories in entertainment, sports, and news.
And make sure to catch us on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, and remember, stay Cardinal proud.